I've just been this morning to visit a center for displaced people here in Uzhhorod, run by our partner Neemia, and it was a very inspiring and humbling experience. Neemia runs a program at this center, and there are now about 60 internally displaced people who are living in the home. And it's a really interesting approach because they have on-site a home but also a school, and so families can live there and children can go to school right on the site. An incredible family that we interviewed, the great-grandmother Ludmila is 88 years old, and we met her and her daughter Lena, and they spoke with us about their experience of leaving their home in Kharkiv and how they had arrived in Uzhhorod and been welcomed at the center, and they are now 4 generations of this family are living and being looked after at Neemia.
Довольно. Большое спасибо всем за то, что вот уже целый год мы тут находимся, уже хочется домой, и когда это закончится, все это самое. Рассчитывали на 4 дня, получилось год уже почти что.
Ну, у меня тоже вернуться в Харьков, потому что я работаю в университете, Харьковский университет Каразина. Он работает дистанционно, слава богу, но все равно. Ну и чтобы внучки продолжали ходить в балетную школу, это только в Харькове. У нас прекрасный театр, мы ходили в театр, мы смотрим.
The great-granddaughter, who is 7 years old, goes to school on site. There are several classrooms on the site, and in one of the classrooms I met an extraordinary young girl who is 8 years old. Her name was Tetiana. She has cerebral palsy, and it was amazing to see how she was in the classroom with her peers. And so Tetiana comes every day to the center for her schooling and then returns home in the afternoons and lives with her adopted mother in Uzhhorod. And I spoke with Tetiana about what her favorite subject was, which is drawing, and she told me that she has a dog, and I showed her a photograph of my dog Snowy and told her that she's 15 years old, and Tetiana said that's not possible, and she was amazed. And it was really heartwarming to see that the approach to inclusion at the center and how neurotypical children are working with and in the same classroom as children who have additional needs, and how they all support each other. We also met an extraordinary teacher called Elisa, and she also had quite a traumatic story of having escaped from Slavyansk quite far into the war, and she had a very traumatic journey to get to Uzhhorod, very dangerous on the train. She's just 21 years old and was studying to be a teacher, and has now become a teacher at the center. And so as an internally displaced person, she has committed herself to teaching children and supporting them.
Я їхала сюди майже сутки, я вже пам'ятаю, ми їхали дуже небезпечно, бо ми дуже довго стояли на всяких зупинках і чекали, поки припиняться бойові дії. І було дуже темно і холодно, бо не можна було видавати свою присутність у поїздах. Помітили, почали мене то туди, то сюди посилати, я почала тут допомагати, і мені тут допомогли, і гуманітарну допомогу, і дали мені роботу. Спершу я працювала тут офіціанткою, це був такий перший опит моєї роботи тут. Далі я тільки все дорослішала у своїй відповідальності, мене все помічали, поки я не стала вже вчителем початкових класів.
The person who is really behind this incredible effort is called Tetiana. She's the executive director, and I was immediately struck by her incredible warmth and her commitment to making everyone feel safe and also feel included.